Who does not like cold starts in the garage? Oh, you don't? Too bad.
Like a Hellcat.
Good morning, guys. Does anybody else's garage always stay a mess? Check this out. Welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, we are going to clean up the Hellcat and say goodbye to it. We're going to take a trip to the dealership and drop it off and see if we can get my rear view camera looked at, because it's been messing up. And yes, it's 2016 HELLCAT Challenger, and I do have quite a lot of love for obviously the other cars that are out there as well. So if you're new to this channel, thank you for watching, and we do all kinds of car stuff here. I don't hate against Mustangs, Camaros, any of them. I love them all, and you should too. They're all quite a bit different, and that's just the way that it is, and that's the way that we roll here. But we're going to swap up these signs real quick, because every time that I post one of these videos, everybody's like, man, you know, all this Mustang stuff, where's the Dodge stuff? So we're just going to swap the signs around real fast. And just like that, now we have a Hemi sign in the background, so nobody's left out here. Looks a lot better. So now we're going to pull the car out, give it a wash, and we're going to head up to the dealership. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to this channel, do hit that like and subscribe button and turn your notifications on like always. Absolutely nasty. Like down here we even killed a frog. There's a little bit of blood guts, so yeah, that sucks. I feel like once again it's gonna be like 1,000 degrees today in Tennessee. So I live near Nashville, if you guys didn't know, and if you're interested in doing any videos, there's a Challenger. If you're interested in doing any videos together with me, definitely let me know. Hit me up and follow me on Instagram and all of that, and just send me a DM and I'll get back to you pretty quickly. I'm pretty responsive. I always forget to change these batteries, or to charge it rather, because you don't change it in the GoPro. My neighbors moved out, and I'm gonna go steal their water hose. And if you're watching this, Aaron, I'll give it back. I really will, but I need it today. This is what happens when you need to cut your grass. Look at this. I'm going through a jungle. This is not my backyard. My backyard's over there. I feel like I'm gonna get bit by a snake. I'll give it back. Don't worry. Look how tall this is. But here's a cool idea. So for your kids, I got this tiniest backyard, but you have your hose, and just tape this thing on here and put it on mist, and they can jump around in the freaking 1,000-degree heat and have a lot of fun. But I need this. Get off. So now this is all sticky. Look at that. It's gross. Ultimate wash and wax. I don't really use anything special. I use a lot of chemical guys stuff, but you know, this isn't too bad. You get it from Walmart, and I ran out of my other stuff, so this was just my backup. I went to Walmart and grabbed this, but it actually does a pretty good job. And I don't use any kind of special wheel cleaners, because you always have to agitate you know, and scrub the wheels anyway. So I just basically take a little bit of soap, put it in my wheel bucket, and then it always works out completely fine. So save yourself, you know, a lot of money over the course of a long period of time from buying wheel cleaners. But I will say that they do help out if you are, you know, running like the factory Brembo brakes. You know, they dust like crazy. But I went with the Z23 brake pads. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I'll link it. But I generally don't have an issue anymore, and they stay pretty clean no matter how hard I drive the car, which is just awesome. I'm not going to bore you with a boring car wash video. It's pretty simple, but I always start with the wheels first. Then we do the body, and then, you know, we always go in straight lines. We do what we're supposed to do, and really, Okay. Tennessee is broken. Alright, we're finally off to the dealership. Let's see if we can get this rear view camera thing figured out. And hopefully they don't just look at it and be like, okay, well, you know, it's going to be another 2-3 appointments. I'd like to just get it done, but we shall see. But in other news, I want to thank you guys so very much for 3,000 subscribers. So we broke that 3K mark here when I was basically editing this video. I've gone, you know, back and forth to the computer, and so very, very awesome. I could not do this without you guys. And you know, 3K may sound pretty small to some channels, but for me, you know, getting started and really hitting this thing hard for the past 6 months, it means quite a lot. It's a little bit milestone. So that we've accomplished. It's a big accomplishment. Really, it really is. Getting your first 1,000 subscribers is very, very hard. And I don't know. This is just awesome. You guys rock. So definitely keep spreading the word about the channel. Keep coming back to watch videos, turn your notifications on, all of that good stuff. You guys are awesome. Thank you. It baffles people, you know, when they see the Hellcat and they you know, see the brass monkey wheels, the satin black hood, and they're like, oh my gosh, you know, that car is so awesome. You know, especially with older guys, you know, that they see that, and they're like, hey man, how much did you pay for it? Expecting, you know, me to be like, oh yeah, I paid like 80 grand. And you tell them 50, and they're like, what? So yes, these things are pretty attainable these days. You know, hop on Car Guru, you know, all these different car websites, and you can pick up used Hellcats with low miles for, you know, next to nothing compared to what they cost new. Still, 50 grand is a lot of money. You know, you can buy $50,000 Mustangs these days. You guys know that. I had one. It's just, yeah. But to buy 700 horsepower for 50 grand is a pretty good deal. Yes, you can also buy, you know, a cheaper Mustang or a Camaro or something like that and then supercharge it for, you know, the same or less money. I get it, but, you know, this is still got a factory warranty. But yeah, I know about that dealership up north. You can buy 800 horsepower Mustangs for like 40K, which is really, really cool, guys. Lebanon Ford, yeah, you can do that. And basically what that gives you is a stripped out car and no performance pack, no nothing. Now you can always option that stuff back in, but a base GT with 700 or 800 horsepower, however you build it, spec it, costs you around 40 grand. That's pretty killer deal, especially if you're going to change out springs, you're going to change out, you know, the rear axles, you're going to change out the brakes, you can change everything that a performance pack car would come with anyway. The important stuff, the engine and the blower, you can get for 40K, you know. And if it's a race car, who cares about cloth interior? You know, a daily driver, I'm spoiled. I couldn't do it. You know, I'd want it all. But yes, you can do that, and it's really cool. Man, police are everywhere today. Yeah, he's getting him. That's the white speed. Lifeblood. It's white monsters now that I'm out of the military. But it used to be Rippets. If you've been to Iraq and Afghanistan, or both, like me, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, we're here at the Dodge dealership, and we're going to say goodbye now to the Hellcat. Hopefully for not very long. Hopefully for like maybe an hour. They better not try to keep this thing. There's already a line here. But I have an appointment. I'm bored. We're here waiting on the car to get fixed. I'm gonna tell you though, look at all these things. Look in the background. You got the B5 blue, you got the yellow. Dodge makes some of the best colors out there. I wish some of these other car manufacturers would get on board and make some of these hot colors. But I mean, Dodge is like Skittles, man. They make all different kind of colors and they're all awesome. This is kind of unacceptable though. You need to wash your stuff. If I was gonna buy this car, I wouldn't want to see it like this. There it is. They're working on it. This is actually one of my favorite vehicles, believe it or not. It's a STI WRX. These things are awesome for the money. I think they're a little overpriced. Probably pick up a used one like this, but yeah, definitely a good looking car.
Truck lifted up 4x4, right?
See.
Alright, back in the car. Of course they moved my seat. Oh man, it's 1,000 degrees. So they fixed the car. Kind of. So I got the paperwork here. So they did order the camera, which is excellent. I'm glad that they're going to replace that. And they did a PCM update for a, I guess there's a recall or something like that, or a TSP on the cruise control. So that was very good of them. So yeah, like today and yesterday, the rear view camera is actually acting normal. So, you know, my big fear was coming to the dealership and, you know, of course them being like, oh, we can't find anything wrong, so we're not going to do anything, we just have to come back. But I showed them pictures, you know, every time that it happened, I documented it, I filmed it. You guys have seen it on this channel a couple of times. So it's good on them to have noticed it. I don't know if they could replicate it or not, but in any case, they are going to fix it, which is awesome. So, and the whole appointment took like 30 minutes. So I figured we'd be here at the dealership for like 3 hours, you know, before they get to the car. So excellent that they got it done in a timely fashion. So now we're going to go back to the house, check the mail, because there's something cool waiting for me. Something neat for the car, and you guys don't want to miss it. So if you stuck around throughout this entire video, thank you so much. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, go ahead and do so, and hit the bell. Hey, also something else really cool. So this weekend I'm going to be missing Cars and Coffee, unfortunately, so I won't get to see you guys all there, but going to Atlanta. And I know I said no road trips with my broken bumper, but I'm going to go do a meet and greet call out kind of thing with a couple other YouTubers that are growing. Their channels are growing, and so is mine. So this will be good. And we're driving to Atlanta. So I am in the western part of Tennessee, near Nashville. So, little place called Clarksville, Tennessee. So now you all know where I live. But anyway, yeah, again, if you want to do some videos together, just hit me up on Instagram. And but definitely going to Atlanta. So I have a couple of errands to do out there anyway, and these guys reached out to me and said that they wanted to definitely meet me and, you know, do some shooting, some filming. So we're gonna go do that. So if you made it through this video and you're seeing this message and you want to take part in that, definitely send me, like, you know, a message on here or Instagram or something like that, and we can get all of us together. I know it's very last minute. This is Friday and we're going tomorrow, but hopefully you'll all see this. But, you know, I'm definitely willing to travel. You know, not all of us YouTubers live in the same place, and not all car people live in the same place. So I'm willing to travel to, you know, be able to meet you guys and, you know, film some cool stuff. And, you know, I'm willing to also run this Hellcat against pretty much anything. It doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me if I win or lose. You know, what matters to me is that I can meet you guys and we can have a lot of fun. So anyway, there it is. If you want to come out and join us, definitely let me know. I totally forgot to ask the service guy about part numbers for the broken bumper. package. Car parts. We'll see what this thing is. I know what it is, but you guys don't. Wow. Some cleaning stuff. So this is from luxconcepts.net, luxautoconcepts.net, and it is a decal, or decals. I'll say that in plural. There's your little sneak peek. So we are going to save this. This is really cool, by the way. So don't miss the next video, because we're going to put this on the car. And this is going to be pretty sweet. It's going to dress up the back of the car. Some of you guys already might be familiar with some of the stuff that they do sell. But really cool company that makes some really neat stuff. And I got a good price on this. And yeah, we'll show you how to do this next video. So don't miss out. And we'll do all the step-by-step, you know, stuff that we need to do to install this. So thanks again for watching. If you have not subscribed already, please do so. Hit the thumbs up and turn our notifications on so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Pretty please. Other than that, you guys stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.